Tonight, a lot of you are furious about how state police handled a deadly crash involving a trooper.
6 months after that wreck, state police revealing the trooper has been suspended and won't be charged for causing the crash that killed 2 people. WBRZ was first to report this story, and first with the controversial news today. Caleb Reeves is getting what the agency says is the max allowable suspension, 4 months off without pay.
Tonight, fallout since state police arrested a civilian in an unrelated crash, yet one that is very similar. The investigative unit and Chris Nakamoto digging into it all.
Sylvia, Michael, Caleb Reeves' disciplinary letter says he was driving 22 miles per hour over the speed limit and not wearing a seatbelt when he slammed into a car, killing a man's 2 children. Many of you asking me all day today why he wasn't charged. The answer, a big mystery from state police. On the same day that state police sent out a news release charging this man for negligent homicide for an at-fault crash that killed a child in Baton Rouge, we learned about the discipline for one of their own, accused of a deadly rear-end crash where 2 people died. The WBRZ investigative unit obtaining these public documents just shy of a month after we asked for them, showing no criminal charges, but a hefty penalty, time off without pay. Caleb Reeves getting the harshest administrative discipline a state trooper can face, aside from termination, the max allowable, suspended for 720 hours. State police issuing a prepared news release after we asked for information, but not elaborating on why there are no charges in the crash. But those of you who read a story when we broke it on our news app first, posting concerns over it. Caleb Reeves is the son of former state police superintendent Kevin Reeves. He'll be out until August for an October 1st crash that he caused in the Monroe area, killing Kajane and Ajane Lindsay. Both sisters were riding in the backseat of their father's car when Reeves slammed into them.
It was horrifying. Just seeing the car when it flipped and knowing that something was wrong.
Crystal Bracknell witnessed the wreck. Through a public records request, the investigative unit exposed Reeves has been in 3 different crashes at state police, 2 where he was listed at fault, including the crash that killed the Lindsay sisters.
And that's why I've come forward as the witness, because I know it's not right.
Before Caleb Reeves was hired on at state police, sources told WBRZ Reeves had a long history of crashing, starting with his previous employer, the Jackson Parish Sheriff's Office. Records we obtained there showed Caleb Reeves crashed 3 different times, working for that department. Just like at state police, 2 of the crashes Reeves was involved in, he was at fault. This mangled brand new Ford Taurus was totaled in 2013 after he crashed into a light pole in a parking lot at 3:30 in the morning. The airbags deployed, and reports note that Caleb Reeves struck the windshield with his forehead. Jackson Parish Sheriff Andy Brown told WBRZ, at the time of Reeves' hiring at state police, no one from the state inquired about the crashes Reeves had with his department, and none of the crashes were reported on Reeves' driving record because 2 of the at-fault crashes were on private property. The father of Kajane and Ajane tells me there's not a day that goes by that he doesn't think about his children. Tonight, state police are holding their own accountable.
It's sad that those poor children lost their lives for no reason.
State police referred all questions about charges to the Ouachita District Attorney. He told me there won't be any charges because his office determined Reeves' actions weren't criminal. As part of his suspension, Reeves is also prohibited from working any off-duty details. Reeves can appeal his discipline to the State Police Commission.